Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 5/13/2021, and for today we're going to be doing some Dark Tower runs. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna check, make sure we have things ready. So we're going to go to our bonuses first. We have all our attack ones. So we have attack, 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 attack. Okay, looks like we're gonna be good for another 2 days. So Thursday, right? Yep, today's Thursday. So on Saturday, we'll opt to reactivate things if necessary. Going to our squad, making sure that we have the warlord that we want and the pet that we want. So in this case, for us at this point, it will be Spider Queen with the BD pet. That's good. Now I'm going to the tower. We have 2 attempts. We have another one coming in 49 minutes, but we will just do with the 2 and then come back for 4. All right, let's do it. All right, so they have this warlord here, has the healing, has the silence, and then has the stones, which come in the melee spots, and they heal. All right, they summon this unit that deals damage to us at the end of the turn, and then also has the other health pentagrams and also does healing as well. Just checking out the buildings, block, pierce, health plus, spikes, and then over here, I think this one is attack. So we need to get rid of this unit quick because of piling up of damage. Let us do, in terms of stats, it will be this one here. We do have the ability to then miss for a turn if we use this. We do have also the ability to freeze this for a turn, but then it will be vulnerable to attack. I'll send out, and give it the boost. Attack here. Also, when this unit dies, it will give negative attack to their units. So even if we're not able to kill this in one turn, we'll be able to slow them down. Depending upon what happens next couple turns, we'll be using our poison to get rid of their field. Otherwise, we just have to keep holding on forward. All right. Looking pretty. That's all right. So they do have their block and have a mental shield over here. We're going to be using our poison kind of early. We do need to get rid of the large attacking units because we are starting to fall behind. These units will now die because of poison, poison, and poison. Going to die. We do want to at least get rid of the mental shield over here, so that way the poison can start eating into their stuff over here. And if there's anything else that we can do. And all these units are going to end up dying to this one melee. So we'll just throw out something in terms of defense. So as you can see, when poison, 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 this unit's ability came into play, had the heal. You get rid of that, and this will die in 2 turns. All right. Still dealing with this unit again. It's going to die in 2 turns. So we'll just do combat damage as we can. All right. In terms of stats here, it's only going to be this unit so that we can one-shot kill this. And we're going to put it over in this spot over here so that way it can be defended. It will come in with mental shield. Get a little bit of health back off of our melee kill here. So next turn, this unit's going to die from poison, and then we'll see what we can end up summoning over here. Okay. Unit does the poison to 2 of our units, and then we'll take damage for every poison trigger that happened on our side. This will die. We summon here. Only unit that's eligible would be this ranged unit here. It also does some death runes at the end. We'll at least get the board back. Unit's going to die from poison, so cannot rely on this unit. not a lot of good options for next turn. Probably only going to be this unit. These units are both relative in terms of health, but in terms of defense, let's see if there's anything else over here. Oh, I think we just want to summon one of these buildings now. As we won't be able to kill that right off the bat. All right, so we'll summon this building in front of this unit and we'll put it here so that if this building still lives, we'll be able to put another melee unit or another building. We chose this building over the other building because this building can actually do some attack boosts for later. Otherwise, not so useful with the health. Have that, so that unit is now going to die. Here. So in terms of stats, this would probably be the best one to use. The only problem is because they still have their silence eligible, this unit's not going to be able to attacking this unit. So we're going to actually use. We're going to use this unit over here. Yeah, we're going to summon this unit. So when it comes on play, it has immunity to silence, so it won't be silenced. And then it'll also give an attack boost with attacks. Then when it dies, it'll deal some damage over here. Actually, I was thinking about putting the boost on so that when it dies, it deals damage to another unit if it could deal more damage, but for now, it should be okay. We are slowly getting the board back by using these death runes over here. Uh, really don't want to use these, what do you call it, the instant kill, but only going to be killing this. This unit, however, does deal stealing of attack. So, well, we'll do this. Unit. This unit is going to get an attack boost of 32. 32. That would put that. No, hold on. Put it at 18. So that's 192, 192, and then 32. So we're actually going to give it a boost for the time being. And then we're actually going to use this unit. Okay. Yeah, we just wanted to get some board coverage back if possible. Now, most likely they'll be forced to use silence, which is good at this point. We have every rune locked up except for these health pentagrams that came up from the very beginning. And now we'll just have to fight for the board. Okay, good. Okay, so now that we have these death runes on the board, we want to focus our attacks on those lines so that if they want to mount a response, they'll have to death runes. So we will on what? Yeah, I just want to. In terms of stats, this will be slightly better than this, but this unit has the ability to deal damage at the beginning of the turn, and also whenever it comes into play, we'll mark these units here for a damage roll, and it'll just deal a little bit more damage. Okay, so this unit will die from combat, and this unit also it steals attack, and then it'll deal totem. I want to keep this alive so that we can end up killing the totem is actually going to maybe take damage over there. Yeah, we're gonna opt to keep this unit alive. We're gonna be summoning this unit with the evasion, and then also gets a little bit of a health boost. Yeah, we don't want to take as much damage as we can now. So I'm this unit here gets the attack. Attack. I forgot again about the attack boost, so because of that, we dealt the extra damage, and then opened for totem. Right, same thing, making sure that we can get enough of the attacks going through. We don't want to actually kill this stone yet, because then they'll have another spot to actually summon. So we're going to double up on our unguarded tiles and go from there. This unit's going to die from combat. Pull down, down. If there's anything else, I'm gonna put it down. As says, died, gave it mental shield. Right, now we just gotta make sure that this line is covered and then not kill this, and then we can just focus all our combat over. Right. Uh, in terms of stats, I like either one of these over here. Yeah, I want to be able to get the health off. So let's see. Actually, this might be enough for pull the calculator. Sometimes you need the calculator for just quick math here. 25 plus 48, so I need to deal 100 damage. Making sure that there's no death targets or anything like that. And we actually have people here. Whew. All right, yeah, we came back from a pretty big board deficit in order to pull out the victory. I shocked myself. All right, Sky. Okay, so they don't have a pet, which is good. Then they also have this damage to our units, and then 2 ranged order units that come up, and then an order. They have this unit that has evasion and the block extra attack. It's gonna have to have a couple good options. We have this unit that has flight and the ability to do 1 to a unit. We have this unit here that will deal poison damage and then also create spawns. Stop this unit early because we're going to be taking a lot of damage. And we also can't rely on the spawns helping us out here. I could potentially use this unit. It deals damage to attacking unit, but again, it doesn't have the evasion needed. Yeah, we're going to use this unit and then we're going to summon it here. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of damage going in. Whenever one of our units dies, it will summon a damage rune on one of the random tiles over there. Hopefully this unit does live. All right. Oh, we're also getting mental shield from our building over here, so it'd be pretty helpful to keep this alive if we can. Yeah, so this unit is going to give us health. And we want to be able to take advantage of some of this reborn. So reborn will happen no matter where. Here, another like battle spawners. Right, well, I guess it's still a little early for us to use our poison. Anything else? Well, with some of this unit over here, we want to take advantage of the adjacent damage that it will do. I guess it would only be... I thought adjacent meant also in the back, but I guess not. So we just killed this building, got a little bit of health, and then we gave it reborn. So I'll stay alive for a turn. What we do here? Probably going to be summoning this unit next turn because of the large defense. Yeah, we'll be summoning this unit. So we have block here, is block to all of their units as well. So it won't be able to kill things in combat. Yeah, I think we'll actually put the block in front of here. We'll poison their units because then we start getting the advantage back, and then we'll summon to block for our field. A little bit of a risk because we are leaving this lane open, but we're doing that so that we can gain further advantage next turns. And like I said, just using this unit's ability with the one. Okay. So we are taking a little bit of poison damage, and then we'll also take warlord damage because of that poison. So now we will do our destruction, or to get rid of their field. Seeing if there's anything else here, no triggers of such. And we want to use this unit. Actually, we use this unit too. It's if we're going to be summoning this unit, it'll be because we want to get the extra health. Do this horn. Close. I think in terms of board disruption, this unit is going to be better, so we're going to summon that instead. Okay, summoning over there so we can get some extra spaces. And then also gets a little bit of an attack boost to this unit as well. Yeah, a lot of attack boosts. This will get an attack boost when it attacks the warlord, and then this unit will get an attack boost. Other units will get attack boost. Okay, got as much advantage as we can out of that unit. And it's good that we gave this reborn, so even more disruption. Random chaos unit of ours took damage. That's unfortunate, but we will continue on. I want to keep these bottom lanes guarded if we can. We don't really have any disruption. In terms of stats, this unit will be better. Actually, this unit will be better, but we do want to get our health back as we are kind of low. We'll summon this. Some health back, damage, some damage. Next turn, we have a couple of decent plays. So we have this unit here that can transform a melee unit that attacks. We have this unit that will summon freeze runes and also get an attack boost. We have this unit that can create spawns, and then we have this unit that can deal some damage at the end. They still have all of their abilities, so that is unfortunate. We will put one here. It's close. Because they still have their ability to do damage, I want to actually stay away from this particular unit. I'm going to be actually summoning this unit. So as you see, it has a couple of things. When it attacks, or as long as there's space in front of them, they'll create this spawn, and this spawn will create freeze runes, which will disrupt their board for a turn. And then also getting a little bit of healing, and then it'll get a little bit of an attack boost. And we're just spreading out our damage so that we keep some open. And it has wanted enemy there. You don't want to trigger off the death here, because then this unit here will deal damage to our units. And we will just summon for over here. Okay, so attack, enough to kill, attack, and attack. Whew. All right. Yeah, a little scary with these board setups, but able to just strategically place units and get out of some really sticky situations. All right, moving on. Okay. Haven't seen these in a while. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they have a warlord that freezes units for a turn, and then will deal damage at the as a ranged unit that will deal damage. That's amazing. Um, that's awkward. Okay. So they have this unit here that will deal damage. Whenever it attacks, it will get an attack boost. It will give a boost to nature units, and then also sets our units to a turn. As you can see, their HP is very low, which is very surprising. Usually we're seeing opponents with 900, 1,000, 1,500, something like that. So because of that, we want to make sure that we can actually get as much damage in as possible. So what we're going to do, we're going to summon this unit. It sets their ranged unit's health to 5, and we're also going to use our poison trigger, making sure that we can do this combo. Set it behind this building here. All right. Makes damaging very slowly. All right. So as long as they don't block this line, we have lethal. Otherwise, we have one of these two units to lethal. I want to make sure that I'm not underestimating, but we're good now. Yeah, we are absolutely good now. We'll just summon a unit as normal. And yeah, another victory. That was very surprising. Well, we'll treat for you guys. And we'll be on. All right, now as you see, the rewards have changed. It changed from an epic chest to a legendary chest. So if we get the victories now, we can start getting better rewards. As there's no world event this Friday, we don't need to save these chests. Otherwise, if there were a world event happening, then yeah, we would want to save our Dark Tower. Okay, so we are dealing with a warlord that has almost twice our HP. We have a lot of damage over here, and then a lot of so these two units will be melee, and they have block. And plus attack. No pet. Not to hold on to the board as much as we can. Again, we could start with these reborns. The only concern I have there is that we won't be dealing enough damage later on, but as for now, we will. Yeah. It's either going to be this unit or this unit just because of the amount of damage. I think for the longer term, we're going to need this. We're going to need this melee unit with the reborns. And if they end up summoning a unit that's going to kill us anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah. So in that case, yeah, I guess we quote unquote made a mistake by not summoning. Sorry, with the rotters and whatnot. So that's fine. We'll just have to fight for board. We're not going to be facing this in combat, so we'll keep at it by summoning our units with the health forward. Next turn, we have a couple of these units for combat. Could potentially. Seeing percent here. Nope. So we'll start by poisoning, and then we're not going to use the trigger yet. I'm going to be summoning this unit here with the damage to go in. Has the extra summons on the back. Okay, just enough for poison damage. Now, oh, we get a second chance to summon this unit. Okay, so we did trigger the damage penalty. Now we just need to make sure we can get the spearman out, and then there. Now our units are less vulnerable to damage. Okay, a lot of damage. See if it makes sense. Ugh. Yeah, now I'm really regretting not summoning that summoning this unit before, because now we could have marked all these units for damage. Oh, okay, yeah, kind of greedy with the long-term planning over here. We'll give it one more turn actually. So we're going to summon this unit over here. Has the rotters that come on the melee or the uh, first ranged tile over there, and then when it dies, it will deal damage. So we're just doing a little bit of blocking over here, and then hopefully we can mark any of their open units for damage. Okay. Yeah, this unit has okay, so we're gonna just use our destruction ability, get rid of their units. We're gonna summon this unit over. So it's a building that deals damage at the end of the turn to their units. Also gives spikes to a random nature unit, which we do not have. We're gonna be fighting for board pretty aggressively now. We did their summons. You can see has a little bit of block. Okay. Damage over here, random tail. Once again, we have our flight unit. Kind of a tough spot. I would like to end up blocking here. We want to use this unit here that creates the summons and that will freeze. I don't think we'll be able to get enough damage. It's a problem. Okay, yeah, we're doing some unit manipulation so that we can get some melee blocks over here. We wanted to get ideally two, so that way we don't have to worry about taking damage. So we're stalling on this board so that we can get the extra summons off of here, and then creating some advantage to get back. But unfortunately, they were able to wipe out here. And it will do 35, and then also has the test beams over here. Okay. In terms of stats, I like this unit better. It also gives miss to chaos units at the end of the turn. We'll summon this over here. Get some damage in. There. Okay. Box. Okay. We need to find a way to silence this unit because now when it dies, it's going to deal 175 to our units. Not great. Okay. It will still deal 100. Here. Over here. Right, so we'll be summoning this unit. Whenever one of our units dies, we'll get a health boost, and we'll also do some random damage over there. I don't think it's going to live because of the amount of damage. Summon, health back, 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 deals damage over there. Okay, and deals the damage over. Pretty precarious board position. If they have anything like double splash or double attack, we will lose. All right, not great, not great. So we'll be attacking this and taking some damage over there. I want to just get rid of these death wounds over here so that we can have some sort of setup. Well, yeah, we also need to defend these lines so that we don't get attacked. So we're going to get rid of these death wounds if we can. Okay. Then we're going to summon this unit over. Okay. And it takes some damage. Got a little bit of health back from killing our own units with this attack over here. We also summon this unit because it gives the mental shield as soon as they summon one of their units. A little bit of protection. All right. Whew. Okay, kind of tough over here. We don't have enough attack to kill this, so we're most likely going to die. It's also going to give them, they're going to get extra attack every time a chaos unit is summoned. So in this case, because of our spawner here, it will actually give 4 more attacks. If we had a flight unit of any sort, we would have been fine, but now we're just going to take 4 games here. If there's any other plays that we got, no stallers, and this only freezes. So unfortunate, but yeah, we'll go from here. Summon this unit with the shield. Attacking. Oh, I forgot that it actually takes away the what call melee shield once it gets attacked. I don't deal with this unit too much. So yeah, as you can see, that unit choice in the very beginning actually messed us up. We were trying to plan for a very large battle. Because of that, we got screwed. Probably should just take it one unit at a time until we have other available. Especially since we're going first, it's better for us to have some sort of board setup. Okay, all right, cool. We see the same unit again. So they have the warlord here that does the heal, does the silence, and then the stones with the heal in the melee spots. We have this unit here as the Tesla X that deals damage whenever one of our units or any units dies, and then the attack boost to all their units, and then also do here. Originally, I would like to have summoned this unit because of the stats and then also the rotters, but now we're going to be taking some extra damage here, so we'll have to change plans. We're summoning this unit that silences whenever it comes out, and then it'll silence this as well, so prevent the extra damage here. Also silence this, so we won't take the extra nature damage. Okay, that's cool. They summon their melee unit that steals back and also poisons. A little bit of vampirism because of the tile. Just fighting for board early. What we got here. I don't think we're going to be killing this through combat. It'll take too many turns. So we will. And there's not terrible. Not going to take enough damage. So I guess we'll go for it. So we'll go for attacking over here. They do have the silence, so they might end up wiping away the poison that is dealing to them, to our units, and then either way, we should be all set for that. Okay. They have this unit that, when it came into play, had the shards, as you can see over here, and these shards, they give the mental shield and some extra combat. I want to kill these shards. So this unit is going to die from this unit is going to die from combat. And then we're going to summon this unit because it has spikes, and then it also gives spikes when they die. It's a good silence target for us because their stats won't really be affected, and also block this line over here. Getting a little bit of health back off the melee kill. Okay, that's good. We forced the silence, so now we don't have to worry about the poison anymore. So we just need to kill this unit and then get the shards. Interesting. Very interesting. we're in a very interesting spot because we have this unit that has immunity and then also freezes our ranged units for attacking for a turn. We have this unit that does create, what do you call it? It creates shards that will also give a mental shield. The only issue is that because of the exact placement of these buildings here, it's our shard placement isn't going to be that good. But we do need to again fight for board. So there's one should be fine. Okay. Shard ended up in an okay spot. It only forces them to some ranged. That's good. You see, has decent attack, mental shield. Can do the counter attack to get rid of this. Also block here. Okay, good. Okay, now this spot is actually opened up, so we're going to do some manipulation so that we can force the shard underneath, so that way that this unit will always have mental shield for the time being. Do you have any other plays over here? No, no, no. Okay, yeah. So in terms of stats, we'll go for vampirism. Well, actually, not be enough to kill that, but it has better defense than this. We also don't want to trigger the random swap and attack of health because it might affect some of these units over here. So we'll go killed that because of the extra attack damage over here. Okay, drew up the stones. So now we can safely do poison to get rid of their field. They have this unit that whenever whenever one of their units dies, they will heal up another one. So if we can find a way to get them all damaged, then we can just trigger them off and kill that. Okay. And we need to do this in such a way that we don't end up killing one of their units. Do that. Do that. All right. So first things first. So we have this unit here that deals damage whenever their warlord is attacked, and then also take extra damage whenever attacked as well. We're going to poison. Mark all of their units, set it up for a kill next turn, and then in terms of stats, that going, die, up. We'll actually summon this here. So the reason why is that we're allowing for an extra shard to come on play. That's a poison going on over there. Okay, so they're marked. Okay, this unit also lowers order enemies' attacks whenever they attack, and it will also deal damage and vampirism, and that vampirism will trigger. If this vampirism or any other vampirism on our side triggers, then they'll get an attack boost. We left this melee spot open so that we could get the extra shard, giving some more protection. Okay, now we're going to do our trigger, so all that stuff. As you can see, their attack is now at 0. This unit is now going to die. And we will continue on with damage if we can. See if there's any other board disruptions available. I'll just melee and then. So when this unit is on the field, whenever one of our units dies, they'll take damage relative to the same line. We're going to balance it out with here. We don't need to kill this quite yet because it's going to be. Yeah, you see 38 at this point doesn't matter. We're just setting up for lethal in the next couple turns, and then also getting some board disruption if we can. Okay, not great for us. We need to get rid of this as possible. Let's see what that. Okay, so you know how much their block is. Oh, that's not gonna be enough either. Ain't gonna be good there. Yeah, if our attack were just a little bit more, then we could swing at this. Okay, well, we'll try to go for damage. I suppose. I don't like leaving these open units because there's a possibility that we can get punished, but it's going to go for face because the poison damage is going to start hurting us over there. And then we're going to actually, oh, even better. So we'll use this unit here. Shrinks their health down to 5, and then it gives their attack, our attacking units pierce, so we're able to pierce through and get the damage through. Now we are in a very good board position right now. We have lethal with these two lanes. If either one of these lanes are not blocked, we'll have lethal. Okay. Making sure what we got here. Yep. Okay. Cool. We'll just summon this unit. It also deals poison damage at the end. Calculate correctly. Yep. I have this unit with the counterattack and the plus health, but again, have the lanes unblocked. Just get the damage. And yeah, there you go. Another chest. Liking this run. Oh, we might actually get another attempt in. I'll change it. Who knows? Wow, this is happening again? This is crazy. Look at this. This guy got summoned a second time. Just checking out the stats, just making sure. All right. Ranged warlord, ranged unit here, and then the freeze, but very quick battle. Just making sure we check out the buildings, sure that there's no death triggers, mental shield, block, and attack, and summoning. Nice. All right, 2 easy kills in this run. I'm pretty good. All right, warlord. Okay, so they have this warlord that deals damage to all of our units, has the spearmen, which are 2 melees with a block in the first column. So first column means randomly these 2, and then also plus attack to their order units for a turn. All right, they summon this unit that does the shards, and then also has this extra damage and adjacent spots counterattack. So dealing with a pretty strong unit here. So let's see what we can do. In terms of setup, I guess we could start giving this unit bleed. Only problem is it will die eventually. Giving them mental shield if we can. This unit is going to die from all right, well, we'll summon this unit. Reason why is because it has the right now just the mental shield whenever one of our units come into play, and then also gives a little bit of pierce. We're going to have to set up our units in such a way that they won't take lethal damage once this first ability comes out. And then also find relevant units for us. Okay. I don't think we're going to be winning just because of the amount of attack credit. Just need to find some good units to summon out. Don't want to summon this unit yet because it only deal damage to this and this. They also start killing our own units here, and then they also counterattack. We do have a flight unit, so that's something. Have a lot of attack, but we can at least stall out some of the damage. Here, I'm going to bring it over here, so that way, if it does live for the next turn, we can put another unit in front of that. Okay, as you can see, the damage to our buildings allows this lane to be open, so most likely this unit is going to die, and then this unit is going to kill that in combat. Okay, good responses. Not really. You do not have any really good responses. Or poison, and then just stall it for damage if you can. Putting this unit over here. Nope. Okay, so at least then we can stop some damage over on this side here. I don't know why they summoned the spearmen, considering they only have 1 spot available. think I'm getting trolled. Who knows? But anyways, blocking here, damage over there. Okay, yeah, they're just going for max damage. Okay, well, we'll do our destruction ability and then go over here. Best we have is just this unit. Also gets a little bit of attack boost for every wounded unit. There's none attacking back. We also summoned it over here to avoid it taking extra damage from this unit. Okay, no. So adjacent to is actually up to this particular area. So that is not good for us. Other plays. Oh, we can just go for the block. Guess we could free here. That's really it. But yeah, we have two open lanes here that they can just attack for victory. Yeah, we are dead, so that's fine. They started with this Shimura really early, and that didn't allow us to get the board back. That's fine. We've taken some really easy wins for this run so far, so that's not a big deal. Okay, we have 3 more minutes to get another victory off of this attempt. I guess we can just wait it off. Yeah, I'll take care of some I'll take care of some administrative stuff while we're here. We're just claiming some items. So we have this the daily timers over here. As you can see, you get rewards for basically every amount of time that you're playing. So in this case, we have to wait another 15 minutes to get this, and then another hour to get that. Going over here, claiming our friend coins and our soul requests, sending out some stuff so we can get some more gold. Checking our inbox, rewards, contributions, our fixer. Okay, going over here, seeing our open fables, stuff going on. Health reborn. For this fable, you typically want to wait until you have a world event or some other payoff going on. As you can see, it's only 14 legendary souls to reborn 3 times. The problem with reborning is that if you do it too early, you're going to lose some of the stats that are already on your cards. So you'll need to wait until they are higher level. Typically, the reborns are open at I believe it's every 5 levels, starting from level 6, unless it's a rare. So it's level 11. They'll go normally it'll go 6, 11, 16, etc. I personally recommend waiting at least 2 levels before you do a reborn. So in that case, reborn when you're at level 8, level 13, level 18, etc., etc. That way that you can retain some of your stat boosts. For your request, okay, so claimed. Okay, going to journey, claim some rewards. You can claim them every 12 hours. You'll see the max here. You can also just approximate. You can spend the gems to get double the rewards that are showing on here. It's not really not worth it because you do want to be able to save the gems for other stuff. And we also have Journey here. We won't cover Journey because there's this one particular spot in Journey where you'll be taking a lot of damage. I'm at a point right now in Journey where it's pretty much unwinnable unless I have a Warlord that has, I don't know, 1800 health. Or I have units that can deal 500 damage, which is almost never going to happen. So that was checking back in on here. 49 seconds, okay. We'll do some, we'll do some gold mine. How about that? And we'll switch it back. So for gold mine, we change our warlord. We're going to change it here to the pirate, and you'll see why. Go into gold mine, minute or so. So in gold mine, you attack statues and open as many statues as you can in order to get gold. The bonus here is determined by, I believe it says rank here. So at this point, I have 860 rank. And you get your rank up by getting experience points by either leveling up your units, or you get the experience from journey. Okay, and you see here, best result. It will save your best result, and then if you have VIP that's active, you can just hit this claim button, and then it'll get you your best result by default. Otherwise, you'll have to fight it out. And then now we'll just cover some gold mine. So every time you attack their open spot that's not guarded, another statue will pop up in a random area. And then whenever you kill one of these statues, they'll transform into gold. It just means you get more gold. So we use a particular setup for our gold mine. We have an order deck that capitalizes on this particular unit, and you can see why. And then we also use this pirate with the pentagrams. The pentagrams are just to deal extra damage. It doesn't really matter where the placement is, although ideally we'd like it to be on these melee spots, as you'll also see why. So we'll start with this unit, and it has the extra attacks. We put it over here in the melee spot so that we can maximize on other their attacking abilities. We also don't want to put it here because then we'll be wasting a line of attack. We want to optimize as many attacks as we can. So we'll summon over here, can't kill some stuff, but we'll next now summon this unit. This unit has the ability to give, it gets an extra attack whenever an order unit attacks. So it's going to help us get some multiple attacks. And then whenever one of their units dies, which in this case is a statue, it will give an attack boost to our order units. We're placing it down here to maximize the amount of open attacks available. If we put it on top, we're not going to get as many attacks. Okay, so the next thing there, we're going to be summoning this unit in the top melee spot. It gets 3 extra attacks, and those 3 extra attacks will get transferred over here. It also gets an attack boost whenever it kills something. So as you'll see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, attack. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. The reason it gets its own attack, 4 attacks, and then 1 attack, so that will be 6 attacks. As you can see, attack boost going on over there. All right. Our next thing here, we're going to be summoning this range unit. The reason why is because whenever it kills something, it will get extra archers around them. It will mean an extra attack, and then also get an attack boost as well. 1, 4, attack, attack. As you can see, we're maximizing the amount of double attack wounds that we have here. And with these extra attacks, we'll allow for a lot more attacks over here. Okay, and you see a little bit of the pentagrams coming on play. Next turn here, we're going to be summoning this particular unit over in this spot. The reason why is that at the it'll get damage for every unit that is on the field here. And then it also gives splash, but it's not going to really matter. And it also gives an attack boost, but again, that's also really not going to matter because this unit itself is giving an attack boost. We're putting it over here. The reason why, as you'll see here, you'll see the attacks go in. Getting some more statues. Okay. And so as you can see over here, the attacks are starting to bring out the extra statues over here. This does, Goldmine does cap out at the amount of statues you get per actual turn. So if you get 12 spawns, I believe, from these attacks, then they'll stop spawning, as you see. So you have that. And then you have this unit that does their splash damage. As you can see, it attacked over in this spot, but it dealt damage to all of these spots over here. So that's why we want ideally to have these pentagrams spawn over here. So that way, when the other statues are spawned, they'll take damage over here. All right, so we'll now summon this unit over here. Clean up some damage. So this unit deals damage to all of their units at the end of the turn. We're doing that so that if there are any stray units that land on these 3 melee spots, they'll take some extra damage. Also, it will fill up the spots here necessary so that we don't create an extra spawn over here. These are nature spawns, and they don't help our order attacker. As you can see, we're capped out again. Okay, and now we have wiped out all the statues from the turn, so that's good. And one more turn over here. All right, so we're now going to use our hero ability. No spawns because they're all blocked. But then we give a attack boost to our male units. I'll get it out of there, and then we'll summon this unit. This unit just deals damage to their units at the end of the turn. A little smaller than this, but again, we just want to get those spare units that come out over here. We could potentially have summoned this unit. The only problem is that if their order units spawn, then they're not going to take any damage. So we're just taking the chance that we get some extra damage going on over here. And as you can see, capped out. Okay. Damage from that, and then damage from that. So we're able to kill another in the melee unit spots. We got about 6k in gold, so it's not too bad. All right. Now we're switching back our warlord to spider. See if we can get these last wins. Otherwise, we have a couple more days to get done. Making sure that we have the pet. Sorry about that. Took a little longer than I thought. Let's go. All right, we are dealing with another large warlord. So most likely going to take the loss. Seeing we can possibly come back from this. Okay, in terms of stats, this unit will be good to start off with. When it dies, it summons another unit, but we only have 2 turns to get that going off. I'm going to be summoning over here in this spot so that we can start covering these bottom rows in case other bad units come out and play. And we'll take it from there. In terms of stats, I'm looking like this unit. There's a little bit of pierce damage, also deals damage to their range units. Ugh. Our plan has now changed. They have this unit that has immunity and also gives a health boost to their units before we attack, so we need to kill this unit now. Again, you can see the health kind of stack up. And we don't have enough damage to kill it outright. Going to do this. We don't even have any help to actually block this line as well. Fortunately, see if we can any of their units. I guess we can make it bleed. Terrible. We didn't want to summon that other unit before because it would trigger the silence. We trigger the silence now anyway, so it's fine. I'll have to continue with units. We need to kill this unit. Oh. Great. Attack and kill. Right. We'll summon this unit has the better defense stats than this other attacker over here. It does get a little bit of a health boost whenever it kills something, but only going to kill something that's here. Could deal some extra damage over here too. And here, a little bit of health back. And this unit disrupts by freezing units that attack it. And then also, if we have melee units, they'll do the same thing. Okay. Yeah, we just did that for a little bit of disruption. I would like to use the stone. Wait till the stones come up, but again, definitely damage. I'm going to be dealing damage here. Mark them for poison, and then see what else we got. Yeah, we'll just summon this. It has flight, and then also has this other ability that deals damage. Other unit size. That going. That could actually help us out right there. So they summon their stones. It actually blocks their melee unit from attacking here, so this unit is actually now being taken care of. Okay. Have this. We have this unit here. It deals damage whenever we summon one of our units, and then it will deal damage to us at the. We actually have something. So we're going to be summoning this unit. It has the ability to silence their melee units, and at the end of the turn, gives a health boost to our units, and then also deals damage at the beginning. It'll actually help us set up with a board wipe. Nice. That we also want to kill this. And when it comes into play, I'll summon. This is a female unit. This is a female. This is the male. So we will want to avoid taking damage over here. Damage. Fine. Okay, so we did take the 60 damage. Not great. And as long as this unit doesn't die, we're actually going to have a board set up. Crazy. So we dealt the damage at the beginning of the turn, so everything's now marked for damage. Kill that. Okay, now we have to find a way to start creating some advantage. We're going to use this unit. It has the ability to deal damage to a female unit when it dies. It also gets a little bit of attack boost. We want to get some attackers on the field, even though these stats, at least this defense stat, is much better. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We need to do some. We could summon this unit. It had the ability to give us mental shield whenever one of their units dies, but I can't take the chance that we don't have any attackers able to off. Okay, this unit has a little bit of a primitive summon behind enough for lethal. It's a little bit of an attack boost to units in the same line, and then also gives miss to one of their units that comes on play. Or sorry, the other unit that's already on the field. So for now, when they summon a unit, they won't take any damage. Here. Center bone. It won't be enough to kill that. We have this unit that's going to deal damage to us whenever. At most, we're going to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to get rid of this unit because we're going to be taking extra damage along the way. We don't have enough damage to kill this outright because of the health. So 95, and I'm going to make these summons. We're going to take a lot of damage early here. We want to just make sure that we have the very summon this. Ugh. A lot of damage. Really didn't want to do that, but I need to get rid of that unit. Otherwise, we're going to lose from the stall. Okay, now we need to find a way to gain health. So this unit has the flight, also gets blocked their board for a turn. would like to summon this unit for range damage, but again, we can't really do anything here to summon this blocking unit. And we're trying to block as many of their lanes as our lanes as possible, so that we don't take any kind of random. I know this unit has spikes. It's not going to be helpful for us. That. Okay. So we have this other unit here that's dealing poison damage whenever their units attack. Let's see if we can actually mark off some. Like I said, we want to avoid taking random lethal. And go in and could potentially do this for the double attack, but again, want to avoid damage. 1, 2, 3, 17. 17, 18. Oh, I think we might actually gain some health back here. Yeah, we're actually going to gain some health back. Oops, I lied. I lied. A bad liar. Okay, well, again, we're just being conscious of the blocking that we can do. We get hit by a totem that does reflect damage, we're going to die anyways, so we're just maxing up on damage. Okay, got some damage over there. It's going to deal damage to a random. It won't actually kill either one of their units. Or, not deal damage to our units, so we'll actually put unit O. Okay, random damage. How are you? Okay, as you can see, we're coming up on a 2-turn clock very quickly because of the sudden death. Ugh. Now we're going to. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to die. So this unit is giving the miss to a random unit that's already on the field. This unit will actually die from damage once we deal some attack. Should save them for events. Okay, ideally, like I said, we want to get a melee kill so we can get some health back. So we'll do that. We don't have enough for lethal. We'll be summoning this unit has the double attack, so they'll actually be able to kill this. Some damage in there as well. Okay, so got some health back and doing some more stalling. Okay, so this is where our double attack will now start to screw us over. So this unit has the ability to steal attack whenever it gets attacked. So it might be enough to actually stop this from dying. And then also it will deal damage whenever summoning units. I'm going to be summoning a melee unit in front of it to actually stop. So this is where the placement starts to come into play. Making sure that we can deal enough damage to get this in. Plus health. This attacks with 5. So we're doing this just to maximize on damage that we can do over here. Because of that, only attack once, and then attack, be able to kill that. Okay, we're going to be summoning, not spot to be in, really. We're going to be summoning this unit because it will give us heal. We do want to get some attack bonuses here, this unit, but it's not going to really matter because, again, we're in very large danger mode here. I'm going to be summoning this unit over here. For now, we're out of the danger mode, at least for the health. It gives us mental shields to 2 of our units at the end of the turn, and then it will also heal some of our units as well. This unit's still dealing the poison damage. Good. Stall out. Ideally, we want to give this unit attack. Ugh. So now we've transformed all of our units. This unit is poisoned. Gotta deal here. Not be enough. That'll be enough to kill, at least to kill this. This unit deals damage at the beginning of the turn, as you can see there. And then the poison off. Okay, I think we're still dead though. We don't have any attacks for this, and we're not going to be healing up. Could potentially there, but the poison, yeah, we're going to be taking 70 damage. So it's unfortunate. We lost a lot of our attackers. I think even with the stall, we couldn't get it through. Let's see if we have any other plays. No. See if we can get. Oh yeah, we optimized on our attacks there. No. Yeah, it's unfortunate we lost our attack because of that. We're unable to get some stuff going on. Yeah, we're just gonna take warlord damage. Ugh. Came back pretty big, but then we, as you see, we took a lot of that damage. So unfortunate. We just needed some attackers. We're not losing our units. Would have been fun. So yeah, that was Dark Tower. Yeah, we have 3 more days, and we have 3 more wins to get. So we'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get some more Dark Tower in, and then go from there. Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, feedbacks, or concerns, leave a message on the Twitch channel. I'm also on Discord, as you can see, and then also on the YouTube as well. We have some past videos for the world events, and we'll take it from there. Otherwise, yeah, this is Happy Splasher signing off.